Well, The Red Turtle is produced by Studio Ghibli,
It was a movie
who's
that was high on my list, and unfortunately, we did not get an opportunity to see it.
oh, I'm
Yeah, but
sorry to hear that.
we'll try and find it somewhere in the theaters or stream it.
At any rate, they're the animation house who brought us most of Hayao Miyazaki's films, like Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke, and it's another sophisticated and meaningful animated movie to add to their pantheon. It's an exquisite fable about survival and family and interconnectedness. And it starts out as something akin to like an animated version of Castaway.
Hmm.
And it becomes a dreamlike fantasy that serves as an allegory for the cycles of life. Children will likely not grasp these themes. This is not a film for children, even though it is animated. I mean, I guess it'd be okay to show a kid this movie, but they wouldn't. It's not paced like a bright, colorful cartoon like
Right.
DreamWorks Trolls coming out. That just looks like uh, everyone's singing and dancing, and it's bright and colorful and quick and fast paced. This is not a film like that.
Studio Ghibli can't do wrong, as far as I'm concerned.
No,
And
no.
a lot of those films are not made for your 5-year-old. In fact, I don't think any of them are, really.
My Neighbor Totoro comes closest, but their films are very much more geared towards really anyone. Anyone can watch those movies, and this is kind of in that same. This is just as much for adults as,
Oh, yeah.
maybe even more for adults than kids. But
Right.
because the film has a heightened sense of logic, and people might be put off by that. And there's absolutely no spoken dialogue in the film. It's dialogue free. But despite all that, there's still the animation, which is gorgeous to look at. It has a very gentle humor about it. There are intense sequences of, man versus nature, and there's an enormous tsunami sequence that's terrifying. And just some of the imagery in this movie. There are images in this film that will stick with me for the rest of my life. And I think it's a must see for those who seek, maybe a little deeper meaning in their animation.